Hey everybody, and welcome to King of Shadows 1111. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your Divine Masculine reading. So what I wanted to do today was I wanted to take a look at what is supporting and what is challenging Divine Masculine. The top row is the Divine Masculine's support and challenges for his own spiritual journey, and that with his journey with feminine. Then the bottom row is what is challenging him with his feminine and what is supporting him with his feminine. Okay, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to understand your own blocks and challenges in your connection, then the Twin Flame extended reading on my website is a good reading for you to get insight into your own connection about the energies as well as blocks and challenges. So if you're interested, go to queenoflight1111.com and book that session. And if these readings are helping you, please consider clicking on the thanks button so I can continue to do these readings for you for free on YouTube. Let's go ahead and get started with Divine Masculine's blocks and challenges, okay? So this is just for his own spiritual journey and for his connection with this feminine. We have the Eight of Earth, the Eight of Pentacles. In the traditional tarot, the Eight of Pentacles is typically a card about self-mastery. In the mundane sense, it's a card of work, it's a card of career. And so just keep those things in mind. Now I'm using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot here, and in this deck, the energies are a little different. So when the Eight of Earth comes up in this deck, and also I just want to point out that we have a few eights that have come out, which is talking to me about cycles. We've got this Eight of Earth, we've got the Eight of Cups, and I feel like there's another one here somewhere. I'll call it out. But we have this Eight of Earth here as the energy of, growth and manifestation and accomplishment and success and abundance and wealth. So in this Dreams of Gaia deck, it is similar, okay? It is similar to the traditional tarot, traditional Rider-Waite's description, okay? So it's a very optimistic card. It's this card of abundance. But remember, this is the bottom of the deck. So this is what Divine Masculine is working on. He's working on his own growth, spiritual growth, physical growth, mental growth, emotional growth, environmental growth, okay? And in the challenges portion, we typically read this card in the reverse. So we're looking at the challenges. So in the reverse, this is the energy of a little bit of cynicism, okay? He's blind to the wealth and abundance that he already has. He may be seeking for something else, something greater. And there's these negative thoughts and negative thought patterns are creating this failure energy, this negative energy, this lower vibration where he's failing to appreciate the wealth in his life. Wealth doesn't have to necessarily include money. It's health, it's relationships, it's the non-tangibles. And he's not seeing the value of those things right now. Money doesn't buy happiness. That is something he needs to continue to work on. So, money can buy freedom and security in the 3D and material world, but embracing that lack mentality, if you're just going to be set on money, you will look at the most, well-off and wealthy people. Do they look happy? Do some of them look happy? Maybe on the outside, but very, very hollow on the inside. So this is what he needs to work on, is that there's priceless things that he possesses that never can be replaced. So his current block and challenges has a lot to do with his own success, his own growth, his own, financial security. And this is challenging him not only in his spiritual journey, but then in his connection with his feminine. So the first card that we have as a block to his spiritual journey is the Ace of Pentacles, another Pentacles card. So this is telling me that there's a lot happening on the 3D plane around money, okay? This is this energy when it comes out. This is Ace of Pentacles, right? New beginnings, new opportunities, new financial or career opportunities, material gain. But what's challenging him is exactly this. We just saw that at the Eight of Pentacles, right? There's this energy here where he feels like, his money is delayed, his financial reward is delayed, his career is delayed, or frankly, not happening at all. Okay, this is this energy of putting so much stake on material gain and money as a plan for the future. And so, it's like this energy of, what price is he willing to pay in order to attain this new opportunity? Is he going to reject relationships? Is he going to reject the truth? Is he going to compromise himself in order to have this material gain? This is an earth card, right? It represents home and family and career and a harmonious marriage of the three. You can't just, double down all just on career or money, right? It's really about that harmonious relationship between the three. Is he putting his financial security and the desire for financial security over his emotional needs, right? Over love? So this is the first block. The second block that we have on his spiritual journey is the body and mind. This is part of the air family, okay, part of the swords family. So when this card comes out and it's not in the blocked position, this is really about someone who's open-minded, someone who's discerning, someone who's in alignment with their, intuition and their logic and their spirit. Someone who, is very aware of how they feel, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and really able to align the two to take action. So when this card comes out in the blocked position, which is a block for his spiritual journey right now, is that his ego and his logical mind may be very very rigid. Okay, it may be very difficult. He may be very stuck in ego. Maybe he's not easy to influence, right? He's not easy to teach. Maybe he's not teachable at this time. So when this card comes out in this blocked position, which means he's just really not tapping into his into his intuition very much. He's tapping into his ego more. He's staying misaligned. So this is the energy of him not being able to control his thoughts, and it has a lot to do with this lack mentality. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This lack of money, this lack of financial security is really affecting him on his spiritual journey at this time. Now, if you are a feminine watching this for your counterpart, great. But if you are a feminine watching this, you think about also relating it into your own inner masculine energy. Okay, we're comprised of both inner masculine and feminine energies. What's the last block or challenge? Union. You can't make this up. If he's going to put so much stock into money, into finances, into financial security, and not balancing himself out, that affects his own inner union. It affects his own wholeness, his own inner unity. It affects the unity of his spirit, body, and soul. It affects the unity and the union of his body, mind, and soul. And then what does that do? It hence then blocks the union, not only of self, but the union with his feminine. So what is blocking or challenging this masculine as related to his feminine? You can't make this up. Abundance. Abundance. Like, how much more can I go into this? This abundance here of the Ace of Earth is blocking this connection with his feminine. Abundance, this abundance card, it's a major arcana card. It's not the 10 of Pentacles. It's not, a minor suit. This is abundance. This is plenty. This is consciousness. This is giving and receiving. This is energy. And it's blocking any abundance because he doesn't feel good. He doesn't feel good in the connection. He can't feel good in the connection. When this abundance card comes out, this is him not being grateful for this beautiful love that he could potentially have because he's too focused on money. He's too focused on finances. Second blocker challenge that we have is the Three of Swords. So in the Three of Swords, the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, that's a card of grief. That's a card of sadness. It's a card of betrayal. The Three of Air comes out here in this deck. You see, there's no swords here. There's an energy of this book and this light that's coming out of the book. That is about knowledge, knowledge through pain, knowledge through sadness, knowledge through grieving. Look at the skull, knowledge through, death and rebirth. But this is a block. The block is he just doesn't want to focus on experiencing his lesson right now. He doesn't want to study and learn and communicate right now. He would rather sit in the ignorance is bliss energy until he finds this bliss in his financial security. Last blocker challenge, Three of Cups. Typically we'll see three people in that card in the traditional Rider-Waite, and that's typically my third party card is the Three of Cups. But in this deck, it's different. There's one person. There's three fish, right? In this deck, when the Three of Cups comes out, it's about celebration, it's about success, it's about rewards, it's about excitement. But the block here is he's very weighed down. There's this energy where he just doesn't feel like his hopes and his desires and his wishes and his expectations could ever be met. He's just very disappointed by anything that can happen in the future because he's not just allowing things to manifest freely. He's got this unrealistic expectations of what he feels that he should be or what he needs to be in order to be with feminine. And so he might be settling for less than relationships or ones that just make his ego feel good. Okay, but we have, I think that's the other thing I want to point out was the threes. So we have 2 3s, we have 2 8s. So it just feels like it's a cycle. He's going through a cycle. Okay, so we have a ace, we have a 9, we have an 8. Oh, we have a 13, sorry. 15, 3, and 3. Yeah, so 3s and 8s are the significant numbers here, is that he could be learning karmic lessons, growing and developing through karmic lessons and karmic patterns. And it really feels like work is a karmic thing. Money is a karmic thing. Other relationships that are focused on work and money and numb out feelings and intuition is a karmic pattern. So what is supporting divine masculine in his spiritual journey and that with his feminine, we have this energy of the Four of Pentacles. Now, very interesting, because in the traditional Rider-Waite, we had the Four of Pentacles as someone who hoards money, holding all the coins, snatching all the coins, not sharing anything. Very miserly energy, but this is supporting. And looking in this card, his arms are open. He's holding the pentacle. So the Four of Pentacles in this deck for his support is that he wants to be reliable. He wants to be steady. He wants to progress. He wants to be in the energy of having a happy and rewarding outcome. It's about working hard. It's about not faltering. It's about being reliable and enduring. So his own endurance through these very challenging energies is creating all of this beautiful energy here. So this masculine is very much opening up. So do you see how he's holding the coin here? Here he's opened up. And look, you'll see like there is this like wound, right? This gash. It's taken a lot of work, man, to like get to this level to open up. Right? He's holding on to this abundance. There's this blocking his own inner union. It's blocking his outer union. Again, he wants abundance. He has these high ideals that he wants with feminine. But he just feels like it's unrealistic. I can never be the person I need to be in that relationship. So here in this energy, he's committed. He's ready to steadily progress. So the first card and what's supporting him on his journey, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups in the traditional tarot will show you someone who's walking away from the past, someone who is evolving, looking for their 2 of Cups. So what is supporting him? He's starting to appreciate. Do you see how this support is immediately starting to get rid of some of these blocks? That's why the eights are here. He's cycling out. He's cycling out. He's coming into a place of gratitude and appreciation. Appreciation for this very, very challenging time in his life where he was operating in lack. What is supporting him? Nine of Swords. You know, it's not that energy of stress and anxiety. If you look in this picture, it's the energy of someone finally opening up to their mind, to their spirit, to their energy of enlightenment. They're self-aware. They're aware of how they were. So do you see now how we have the Nine of Swords and this body of mind? This tells me what is supporting him is going to eliminate yet another block. He's open to possibilities. He knows himself. He has insight. He has vision. He has imagination. And you're not going to believe this. This last card, the Desire card, this is about those hopes and wishes and dreams, that desire, those great expectations, which is a feeling like a great disappointment right now. But he's grounding his desires into reality. You cannot make this up. So what is supporting him, all this hard work that he's doing, is eliminating these blocks and challenges. So look at this, guys. Look at this. What is supporting his connection, or what is supporting him with his feminine? 10 of Pentacles. Did I not just say that? Look at this. This was the lack. This was like, I have all these hopes and dreams and this is never going to work. But guess what? 10 of Pentacles. You can't freaking make it up. 10 of Pentacles. These all flew out. And by the way, if you were a new subscriber, I don't channel until I turn on the camera. So I'm sitting here just as like shocked as you guys, because I didn't know what any of this was all going to mean. Sure, I know the cards, but once you start channeling, a whole nother thing comes out. Reward. She is the reward. He wants harmony. He wants everything to come together. So what is supporting him? This desire for everything to come together, understanding the place and purpose of this connection, strength gained from this very, very difficult experience. What else is supporting him with this feminine? Queen of Water. So Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups energy, is this energy of love and compassion and empathy. He's trusting in his feelings. He's looking at a bright and positive outcome. He's ready to show his vulnerability and show his strength, understanding that when he is vulnerable, he is strong. You can't believe it. You're going to just like hold on to your seat. Last card, what's supporting him? Here's the Union. Oh my God. You can't make it up. We have Union as the block. And now here, masculine and feminine. You can't make this up. What is supporting him with his feminine? As he works through all of this, he walks away from things that doesn't serve him. He stands in his own appreciation, in his awareness. He desires for the highest form of love, which is his feminine. Then he starts to manifest that. He starts to understand his emotions. And here's the Union, masculine and feminine. When this card comes out, masculine and feminine card, this is the inner masculine and the inner feminine. And this is the outer masculine and the outer feminine. Look at this, 10. This is a number 11, X and 1, number 11. You can't make it up. This is the energy of that perfect balance of yin and yang, action, inaction, passive, aggressive, creation, destruction, masculine, feminine. The masculine serves to protect. The feminine serves to nurture. Too much of one, not enough of the other, that's the imbalance. What is supporting is this perfect balance that brings in this union. You can't make it up. This is a critical time for our twins right now. And I do feel that as we are in this Gemini season, and look at, we have the crab here, that's Cancer. I do feel I never do timing, okay? I don't do timing, but something tells me June, July, okay, and perhaps August, because we have all these eights. Very, very significant for my Twin Flame Collective. I hope that this reading resonated. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. There's so much work happening on the earthly plane as well as the spiritual plane. The work is happening now. Eight of Pentacles. He may be fighting it. He may not want to do it. But guess what? He opens up. He's got these wounds, but he opens up, he walks away, and he desires this highest form of love with Divine Feminine. You see it here. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.